Have you ever wondered what secrets lie buried in the past, hidden in the pages of a forgotten diary? I recently stumbled upon something truly extraordinary. A diary from over 100 years ago, belonging to a woman named Alara. Her story starts not with joy, but with a quiet, profound sadness that resonates even today. This wasn't a tale of grand balls or societal triumphs. It was the story of a rebel, a woman who dared to dream in a world that tried to keep her silent. Her words, faded by time, paint a picture of struggle, of a spirit yearning for something more than what she was given. It's a mystery that pulled me in, a problem she faced with a courage that feels both ancient and incredibly modern. The first few pages are heartbreaking. Alara writes about a world that felt like a cage. Born in a small American town in the late 1800s, her path was supposed to be simple: marry well, manage a household, and disappear into the background. But her soul was anything but simple. "They see a daughter, a future wife," she wrote, "but they don't see the fire inside me. They don't hear the questions that scream in my mind at night." This wasn't just teenage angst. This was the deep, aching loneliness of being profoundly misunderstood. She describes watching her brothers go off to college, their futures stretching out like an open road, while hers felt like a dead end. Every book she read, every idea she had, was met with either gentle dismissal or outright disapproval. It's a struggle we can still understand today. The fight to be seen for who you truly are, not who society expects you to be. As I delved deeper, the mystery of Alara's life began to unfold. She wasn't just a sad, quiet girl. She was a secret rebel. At night, when her family slept, she would sneak out to the old barn, not to meet a secret lover, but to conduct scientific experiments. She was fascinated by botany, by the properties of plants and the chemistry of the natural world. She built a small, hidden laboratory for herself, using stolen jars and repurposed kitchen tools. She writes, "In here, surrounded by my notes and my specimens, I am not Alara the daughter. I am Alara the scientist. I am free." She was a quiet revolutionary, fighting her own war for knowledge in the dead of night. She documents her experiments with a precision and a passion that are breathtaking. She was discovering things, making connections that were far ahead of her time. But her rebellion came with immense risk. There's a palpable sense of fear in her writing. What if her father found her notes? What if the town discovered her secret obsession? In that era, a woman so fiercely independent, so dedicated to intellectual pursuits, would have been seen as strange, unnatural, even dangerous. She describes close calls, moments where she nearly got caught, her heart pounding as she hid her precious research. This constant tension, this double life she was forced to live, is the central problem of her story. She was trapped between her duty and her desire, between the person she was forced to be and the brilliant woman she knew she could become. It's a powerful reminder of the sacrifices so many women have made throughout history, their talents and ambitions buried by the constraints of their time. The diary then takes an unexpected turn. Alara mentions a Mr. K, a traveling botanist who briefly visited her town. He was the first person who saw her not as a curiosity, but as a peer. She writes about their conversations, the way his eyes lit up when she explained her theories. For the first time, she felt seen. He recognized her genius. "He did not laugh," she wrote. "He listened." For one afternoon, the cage disappeared. Mr. K offered her a chance to correspond, to share her findings with a wider scientific community, albeit under his name to avoid scandal. This was her crossroads. It was a chance for her work to see the light of day, but it meant sacrificing the credit, remaining a ghost in her own story. The choice she makes is both brave and heartbreaking. She chose to share her work. Page after page is filled with copies of letters she sent to Mr. K, detailing her discoveries about local plant life and their medicinal properties. Her research was brilliant. She identified compounds that could ease pain, reduce fevers, and fight infections. She was essentially a self-taught pharmacologist. But as the correspondence continues, a new sadness creeps in. She sees her discoveries being published in scientific journals, celebrated as the work of Mr. K. He gave her no credit. Her name was erased. "My mind is out there," she writes, "but my name is gone. I am a whisper, a shadow behind the man." This betrayal is the climax of her struggle. She had broken free from her family's cage, only to find herself in a new one, built by the very world she so desperately wanted to join. The last entries of the diary are where the real mystery begins. Her writing becomes frantic, almost paranoid. She mentions a great discovery, something that she believes could change medicine forever. But she was afraid. She wrote that this discovery was too powerful, too dangerous if it fell into the wrong hands. She hints that it was something Mr. K desperately wanted, and she refused to give it to him. She writes, "I will not let my legacy be a weapon. Some secrets are safer buried." And then, the diary just stops. The last page is dated October 12th, 1899. After that, there's nothing but blank, empty pages. What was this great discovery? What happened to Alara? Did she run away? Was she silenced? The diary provides no answers, only a chilling, abrupt end. This is where the story gets even more incredible. Tucked into the back cover of the diary, I found a hidden compartment. Inside, there wasn't another diary, but a series of cryptic diagrams and a small, folded piece of paper. The diagrams are unlike anything I've ever seen. Part botanical drawing, part chemical formula, part star chart. It's a code. And on the piece of paper, a single haunting sentence. "My true legacy is not in what they published, but in what I hid." It's a treasure map, but not for gold. It's a map to her final secret discovery. Her rebel spirit had one last trick up its sleeve. She ensured that her greatest work could only be found by someone who could decipher her unique, brilliant mind. So, the journey is far from over. Alara's story didn't end with that last diary entry. It transformed into a puzzle, a challenge left for a future generation to solve. What secret was so important that she chose to vanish rather than reveal it? I believe the answer is hidden within these strange, beautiful diagrams. This isn't just about solving a historical mystery anymore. It's about giving Alara the voice she was denied. It's about uncovering the legacy of a forgotten female genius and finally giving her the credit she so rightfully deserves. Her struggle was real. Her pain was profound, but her intelligence was undeniable. And I want to take you all on this journey with me. Over the next few videos, we are going to dive deep into these hidden pages. We'll analyze her coded messages, research the historical context, and try to piece together the final days of this remarkable woman. Alara's story is a testament to the countless hidden figures in history, the rebels and dreamers whose contributions have been lost or stolen. By solving this mystery, we're not just reading history, we're rewriting it. So make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on, because you will not want to miss what we uncover next. Thank you for watching, and let's find Alara's legacy together.